name is Francis Smith. I'm the Data Center Product Marketing Manager for Microsoft South Africa, and I look after the Windows Server System Center and private cloud business.
My name is Tracy Maynard and I look after Microsoft at Access Workgroup. I'm on the Exco as well, so Microsoft is a key vendor that we're working with for the next couple of years.
My name is Kevin George. I'm the Microsoft Business Lead for Westcon Comstech. I basically look after all of our marketing strategy and customer engagements.
Microsoft South Africa had an opportunity to roll out the Ahead of the Game training. And this is a training series that launched worldwide, where we had an opportunity to train and grow the SMB resellers in South Africa. CTU is the obvious choice. CTU had a great relationship with Microsoft. They are one of the top training partners for Microsoft. They understand the technology and how to deliver the technology.
CTU came to us, they sat us down, explained all of the processes, the requirements, what we'd need to get to certain competencies, and also assisted us a lot with our partner programs, where we try and assist them with obtaining competencies and getting them skilled up.
We found that resellers haven't been given the technical skills on how to actually deploy and migrate Office 365.
CTU committed upfront, invested in specialized resources, flew them to Redmond to get official training. So they really showed an interest and a commitment to support Microsoft in this series.
So the workshop was built around labs and live demos. We found that the resellers needed to get exposure, they needed to be familiar with the scenarios, and the best way that CTU could do that for us was actually have live demos and actually use the Microsoft products.
They actually had an opportunity to physically do online hands-on labs, which was really well received by them.
It is all about driving specific products, technologies, and making sure our customers are happy. So a lot of the content that we received from CTU was customized to our requirements, which was fantastic because we have certain measurables that we're tasked with achieving from Microsoft's point of view, and CTU was able to help us actually achieve those measurables and drive those specific scorecards.
The Ahead of the Game training series was a unique way of delivering training throughout the world, and particularly in South Africa, by focusing not just on product but really around solution. And how do you take this to market, and how do you evolve and enable the resellers? CTU delivered the training across all the geos, major geos in South Africa. It was extremely successful. We had such positive feedback, not only from the resellers in South Africa, but also from our MEA counterparts and our Redmond core teams.
They received training from CTU in Johannesburg. We have made use of the CTU facility in Port Elizabeth. Our Durban facility, we don't have a branch big enough, so we've used CTU in Durban as well.
Durban, Port Elizabeth, Cape Town, and all of these trainings were delivered through CTU and through the CTU training facilities.
The technologies we focused on in FY14, obviously we align our business to Microsoft, it's what we're here for. So we definitely focused a lot more around the cloud services, so Office 365, Exchange Online, SharePoint Online, and then obviously on the traditional business, the Windows Server, SQL, Hyper-V, definitely around the deploying of Hyper-V, managing virtual machines and so on.
Virtualization was the most popular, and what's been great about CTU is they've offered to exchange out some of the less used vouchers for the more popular ones without any inconvenience to Access Workgroup, so we appreciate that.
I think what we found unique by using CTU was the adaptability of CTU. We wanted to use online hands-on labs. For the first time in South Africa, CTU actually configured the environments and made provision to actually deliver this for us, which was really, really beneficial.
CTU's key differentiator that, from our point of view, is definitely around the way that they customized a lot of the training that we required.
Microsoft was so impressed with the delivery of Ahead of the Game training through CTU. We expanded the training and the engagements, also taking that model into distribution in South Africa and redelivering very specific designed training modules for distribution, as well as taking the training and certification components actually to some of the enterprise solutions and boot camps that Microsoft deliver on a yearly basis. CTU managed to provide 45 training courses or series through the major hubs in South Africa over a period of 6 months, and we managed to touch over 260 individual resellers, both OEM and volume resellers, which was a significant number and highly successful.
We started our roadshows in Cape Town and Johannesburg, so there was a total of probably 85 resellers for the first part of the workshops.
We definitely engaged with over 100 of our existing partners for their specific training requirements. We can definitely see that a lot of the technologies that we provided training to our partners on in some of our sessions and seminars, we have seen an uptake in those sales. So providing that technical hands-on experience around how to deploy, manage and actually implement the technologies that we sell definitely did help in driving our revenue streams for those specific products.
And there's been success stories that came from a direct impact of the training delivered.
Hi, my name is Joel Raff. I'm at the Microsoft head of the technical game series, learning about Hyper-V, replication, disaster recovery. The course has been very informative. We have found that we can offer world-class service to our clients as we have a 30-second replication between servers, where in the good old days you had to have lots of money and lots of hardware to do this. The disaster recovery has been amazing for the point of view that clients of small businesses can offer the same services as a high-end business.
CTU was very willing to come in, adapt a lot of the courseware, the materials that they give to our requirements and our specific product focus. So a lot of the courseware around Office 365 was designed and made by CTU themselves to support what we were looking for.
And what I find is there's a different requirement in different regions, and it's interesting, you can still have the same content, but people require different parts of that content. So I think what's nice about CTU is you can tailor a training competency to suit a distributor.
And our customers' response to all of the training that CTU provided was generally very, very high. They especially liked the interaction, the lab environment, and the content that was delivered.
The way forward for us would certainly be extending outside of the borders of South Africa. We've already reached out to CTU to give us a proposal on some of the African countries, specifically in SADC for us. So that would include Namibia, Botswana, Zambia, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe. Certainly the territory is very, very active in this Access Workgroup. We have branches and we have active salespeople in those territories, and it's how we skill up the channel in those countries. We will be asking CTU to facilitate that for us in Africa. So that's the way forward for us.